All right, guys, I've dumped my bucket. I got it kind of empty. We're gonna keep shelling down this beach. Thanks for clicking back on another video with us. And this is Salty Reflections with Stephanie and Oliver Chavis. I'm gonna show you the little pile I just dropped off. And I marked it with a stick standing up so I don't forget it on my way back through. So look at this pretty piece of driftwood. Broken knob welt. So here's a pin shell that was broken. I thought it was going to be whole. And I've tried to show you guys before the iridescence in them. So I hope in some of those angles you can kind of see that iridescent look. It's really pretty. This big orange and white oyster here. So this is like kind of like that oyster I explained earlier, and it was just like the flat piece. So you see that's what that would be if it was to break off of there. That's how that oyster would look too. But that's just a cluster of oysters. A little piece of coral. How many of y'all saw those points up the head and were saying, just get up, go get that? Ooh, look at that pretty orange. And that's broken. You can see the outer layer is broken off of it again, but look how gorgeous orange that is on the inside. So it's beautifully broken again. Look at this find. Look at that stark line down it. I know it's got lots of sand on it, it's hard to see, but that dark blue, almost black line down it, that's pretty cool. Trying to give you guys a good image of that whorl pattern there. It's really pretty. This little beauty. And look at the little tiny wormholes in there, guys. I hope you guys can see that. Right in the inside that lip. Tiny, tiny wormholes. Gorgeous. This pretty angel wing. Still complete. That's really pretty. I'm trying to be really careful with that. They are very fragile. Look at that knob whelk. Look at all the little boring holes from the worms on it. cream interior. But man, those whorls are beautiful. It's kind of busted up around the lip. Oh, look at that beauty. Wow, that's gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. I know none of you guys out there agree, right? I know y'all are like me and probably love them all. Love them all. Ooh, pretty lettered olive. It's kind of busted up a little bit. He's got some wormholes as well. But gorgeous lettered olive. And you always know with them, nobody's home when there's all kind of shells and stuff piled on the inside of them. But this is the lettered olive, South Carolina state shell. And it's still got some sheen to it. Ooh, that's pretty. Shark's eye. Shark eye shell right here is really pretty. Oh, and I don't even see a drill hole on him. So I'm not really sure how he met his demise, but that is gorgeous as well. Get that little black eye out for you guys. Wow, look at this piece. This would have been a big piece of the top of a knobbed whelk. So let me get one out to show you guys. So this right here is this portion of a whelk. Look how big this one is, just from the center to the outside. That's really cool, and it's got some big pieces. I know it's hard to see right now because it's dirty and they kind of blend in, but really big pieces of coral growing on it. That's really cool. Shark eye shell. Let's see if it's whole on the outside. Oh, it is, and look at this black eye. It does have some breakage in it, some damage there, but still beautiful. Piece of a channeled whelk. Hiding up behind some of that dead Spartina grass. Really pretty olive. And guys, I know you see some that I'm passing that I'm not picking up, that I do pick up similar ones of. You guys have seen before, if you're normal watchers of our videos, you see that we collect quite a bit of shells. So I am out of room a long time ago, really. I just keep figuring out where to put more. Look at that pretty one. Very short little knobs on it. Really a little doll baby. Another pretty knobbed whelk. Look how long that point is. This one on. Wow. Oh, and it's got some like little rust colors on top of that blue gray. It's mostly just blue and gray on the inside. A little bit of that rust color. And I stepped right over it, guys. Some of y'all probably saw it as we passed it. Look at that pretty starfish. It's actually already dried out. See, it's not limber at all. So I might actually try to keep that. Really pretty piece of driftwood as well. You can see it's got that burnt coloration on it again, like that one I showed you before. Kind of similar. And then look here, this is the pin shell like I was showing you earlier. This is a whole one. It's a little chipped up right there, but that side's completely whole. So this closes together and the muscle is on the inside, just like a clam or scallop or any other kind of bivalve. You can see those little knobs on it. Let me get you up so you can see them. It's really kind of cool. It's kind of like a prickly cockle almost on the edges. Little piece of coral there. It's kind of orange. Oh. Look here, a little drill. Oh. Yep, it's whole. Yay. Beautiful lettered olive. Tap some of the sand out for y'all so y'all can see. And you see that those little patterns that people say they look like N's and M's and W's and things. So that's why they call it the lettered olive, because it looks like it's got lettering on the design. Little tiny angel wing. Lots and lots of bivalves. The periwinkle snail. You see them all around the coast up on the Spartina grass, especially when it's alive. They love to hang out on it. Look at that shark eye. The sand's all in the edges, but it's like part of it's been stripped out. It's cool. In this portion of the video, you guys make sure to click back on the next one as we keep shelling down this beach. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, share us with your friends or family who may enjoy seashelling or crabbing or fishing or any of the other things we do down here on the coast. We're just sharing part of what we love to do with you guys. And check us out on Facebook. We have a Facebook page for Salty Reflections, and we also have a Facebook group page for Salty Reflections where you can interact with us and show us some of the finds that you find, because we get some pictures and things from people. We want to be able to share it with everybody though, not just us from you guys. So hit us up on Facebook and like those pages, join the group, and be able to share some of your cool adventures too. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.